Hi guys, it's Jessie and Ken, and we are back with DIY on the fly.
On the fly, yes!
We are answering questions about your favorite crafting supplies. In particular, we are talking about glue today.
Somebody asked a question on our Facebook page, which I answered on the show, but it was pretty quick, so I thought Jessie and I would give you a more complete rundown of what glues we use and the pros and cons of each of them.
Alrighty, we are starting with the Elmer's glue. Basic glue, what do we use it for? Pretty much kids' crafts, paper crafts, scrapbooking.
It's good because it's really easy clean up, it's non-toxic, it's easy for kids to use, but it doesn't really hold things very securely or for very long, and it takes a long time to set up. So best to keep it for the
tacky glue.
Kid stuff.
Yeah, tacky glue is like an adult version of the Elmer's glue. Again, just for paper and crafts. You'll see it all over the craft stores, but it's really limited to just the simple projects. Okay?
Yes. Nothing.
Don't be mean to the Elmer's
Sorry,
glue.
I love Elmer's. This is our favorite thing. This, on the other
hand, is amazing. Just saying. This is the hot glue gun, alright? They have a high temp and a low temp. This is probably one of our favorite crafting supplies. You can use this on almost anything except, Ken.
It doesn't work on styrofoam because of the heat, and it doesn't work in places where it's good. I use it on outdoor projects. Here in California, the sun hits it and it remelts the glue and things fall apart. So you say you use them for Halloween?
Halloween decoration's great. It's cold.
4th of July, not so much.
Another cool thing you could do if you have a marble countertop, you can actually draw stick figures with hot glue, and then they'll harden, and you'll have like
I did
stickers.
not know this.
Oh no, we do it all the time with the kids. Yeah.
Oh, I see our next little video post.
Yeah.
All right, this is my favorite thing. You see me use this all the time. This is, there are lots of different brands. Spray Mount, Spray 777. It is basically a spray glue. What's really good for this is when you're attaching like large sheets of paper or fabric to a hard surface. You know, you used to get the glue and you make a big X on it and then you flip it over.
And then you'd see the X.
See the X. This, you get a nice even coat. A lot of it, like this one in particular, is repositionable, so you don't get it right the first time. You can lift it up and move it.
Yeah, no, that stuff is great. But the only thing with this glue is that when you do spray it, it gets everywhere. So do not spray it on your counter, on your floor, anywhere that you don't want to be stuck to later. So I recommend putting a big trash bag down and spraying it over that, or spraying it outside over a trash can.
Which I don't do. I just use it right there, and then everything is sticking.
Ken's hand is like stuck.
Help me, Jessie! Help me! Yeah, so that's this. Now this is all you.
Oh, this is mine, baby. So Mod Podge is like one of my go-to glues. This is great for crafting. I use the Glossy Mod Podge, which we don't have here, so we are going to have a little convo with Dave. This is the matte Mod Podge. One of my most popular crafts that goes towards Pinterest. Does that even make sense?
No.
Whatever. It's on Pinterest, okay? We just finished the show. Long day. Is I actually use the Glossy Mod Podge. I add glitter to it, and I pour it in a mason jar, and it will tint the mason jar and dry clear. It's a very, very cool glue. It also works like Elmer's glue, but it's a great coating glue.
That's what people get confused, because people think of it as a top coat, like you use it to do a top coat, which it works, but it also can be used as an undercoat to attach things on it. It dries so you can't see it at all, you just see the finish. So that's
and it could be a sealer if you have a photo and you put a great Glossy Mod Podge over it. It will dry clear like laminating a photo almost.
Right. The negative of it is because it comes in a big thing and you put it on with a brush, you don't get a very fine line. So you're not going to use it to affix two small things together.
Good tip.
So now we're getting to like specific glues. Wood glue, you'll see us use this when we're doing construction projects. It's specially formulated to adhere to wood, and especially when you're using it in addition to screws or nails. So you run and bead down, you put the two pieces of wood together, and then you put in your screws or nails. In a pinch, when I can't find other glue, I use it for other stuff. It doesn't dry as clear, but it's a very strong hold.
Heavy duty glue.
Yeah, heavy duty. And speaking of specific glues,
fabric glue. Okay, so I do a lot of no-sew projects on my website and on the show, and there's a difference between the Fabri-Tac and the Fabric Fusion. A lot of people want to go for this brand, and it just doesn't dry as quickly. So I really recommend using the Fabri-Tac. I've actually made that leather rug with this glue. I've made a lot of purses.
Oh, so it's super strong.
It's super strong.
You can launder it.
Yes, you can wash it as well, and it dries fairly quickly. The con of it is that you don't want to put it anywhere else because it will not come off. Like if I got this on your shirt, it would literally be there
don't you dare.
forever. But it's a great fabric glue, and if you don't know how to sew or you don't want to sew, this is very, very permanent. So I recommend this brand.
And that's our rundown on glues. Hope you liked it. Hey, leave us some comments below and let us know what other things you have questions about, and we'll be happy to.
Yeah, or what other crafts you want to see.
Yeah.
You know,
other information. We'll come back and let you know our answers, all right? Have a great day.
Bye, guys.